Hello! I'm Mac, at least for a day, and everything's going to be okay. This is the No Man's Sky Weekly Missions, Part 10. Gotta get my hands on here. One second. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the mission. Alright, let's go see what the NPC says this time. Oh nice, it's the NPC whose head we're unlocking right now. You have discovered much about the disturbances, Kindred. Please, tell me of your experiences. Say they've been frightening. Say they've been enlightening. I'd say they more frightening than enlightening. Not very much of either. Ah yes, I understand. I myself joined the effort to stabilize the most recent disturbance. The voice of the static unsettled me. It is much like the Atlas, you know, and yet simultaneously not like the Atlas. Now this is interesting because this is the same kind of language used in some of the, I want to say Abyss lore, but this is lore that was about the Abyss before the Abyss update. So before the Abyss update, there was this, and this lore is still in the game. There's this, not abandoned building, manufacturing facility lore that says that it was a facility for researching something called the Abyss that had a signature that was very, very similar to the Atlas, but it was not the Atlas. And he's saying the same thing. He's saying that the static is like the Atlas and yet simultaneously not like the Atlas. So that's pretty cool that it has something to do with the mysterious entity involved in the Abyss. I've seen this before. Land your starship on a planet, scour its surface for knowledge stones. A touch and you will learn the address to the troubled region. Enter the address into a portal and step across the threshold. That's cool. So, of course, I've complained a lot that these weekly missions don't have much of a storyline to it. My hope is that even if these missions never become all that interesting of a story, that maybe they are leading to an update that has a new storyline involving what's going on. So we're disturbing these anomalies, these rifts in reality that are going on, which, you know, the story's the same every week, but he just made a connection with the Abyss and the mysterious evil entity thing. So that makes me hopeful that maybe all of the little snippets we've been getting with these missions are just leading up to a storyline that they'll add later. But you know me, I'm always hoping for storyline, and we almost never get that. We only got a real storyline with Atlas Rises, and it's been 2 years now since the Atlas Rises update. But I guess I'll always keep hoping that they'll add more storyline. And of course, Sean Murray made it sound like these missions were going to have a storyline, but they don't, really. Not an ongoing storyline, but we can only hope that this is, like, leading up to something someday. We'll just have to wait and find out. Oh my gosh, why does it have to say Extreme Hazard Planet 3 times? There's one. It's kind of creepy here at night. Is that a predator? Yeah, it is a predator. It's the hellhound type creature. Plenty of prey for it to kill. The stone responds to my presence, seeming to anticipate what I seek. The carvings waver and refract as though submerged in liquid. The knowledge stone is warm to the touch. It produces an otherworldly sound, the notes manifesting in my mind as a partial sequence of glyphs. Okay. Uh-oh. Why is it still marked? They did a fix for that. Oh well. There's the portal. There's a knowledge stone on the other side of it. Might as well grab these storm crystals, I guess, just because. They're there and they're shiny. It's nice to be playing VR again. I say that every week, but this is the only time I play VR is for these missions now, and actually this is going to be the only time I play No Man's Sky is for these missions for the next month. The face of the stone, streaked with dark stains, suggests a strange history. It is as though once, long ago, it rested deep on the ocean floor. Something viscous clings to my glove, although the carvings themselves are long eroded. The nature of this stone's inscription suddenly becomes obvious. Imprinted for eternity in the grime, a short sequence of glyphs. Okay, just need one more. And I'll bet you anything that the next knowledge stone will say the exact same thing as that one. It seems to repeat twice in a row every time, and I think the way it works, well, I really don't know. I think it may like run on a script that continues from week to week. So the first stone was the last stone that I did last week. It had the same text as the last stone last week, and then we just got that one, which was new, and then this one will be a repeat of it. It's funny, you do these missions so many times you start to see the patterns in everything. I do hope this is all leading up to some big update. Sean Murray tweeted out recently saying that there are things coming this year, so we've pretty much got a promise that we will be getting... Oh no, did I get it wrong? I got it wrong! It didn't repeat twice in a row. The carvings on the stone blur before my eyes, distant and cloudy, as though viewed through a thick plane of glass. The glassy membrane ripples as my hand passes through it. The stone sings, and I suddenly find I can read the partial glyph sequence. Cool. But yeah, as I was saying, Sean Murray tweeted a couple tweets, just announcing No Man's Sky had won several awards again this year. Well, I think the only award they got was Best VR Game of the Year. No, earlier, this wasn't in their most recent tweets, but earlier they got some kind of best ongoing game or something again this year. Something like that. What is that? Is that a floating version of the giant crab I just saw? It is. I thought, wow, that is weird. I've seen these before, but they're very strange. I don't think I've ever seen a giant floating crab in VR. I'm getting sidetracked, but that's what No Man's Sky is all about, is checking out the weird stuff when you happen upon them. Oh man, that's so freaky. Giant spaghetti monster. Or flying spaghetti monster, or whatever it's called. I was trying to scan the birds, but I got distracted from that. Whatever. Let's get to the portal. Oh darn, I got sidetracked when I was saying about Sean Murray. Okay, yeah, so No Man's Sky won some awards, and on one of the tweets when he announced the best VR game of the year, he also said, I'm really thankful to the community or whatever, and we've got some good things coming this year, or something like that. So, oh yeah, it was the Steam one. He tweeted out that they were also in the top. No Man's Sky is also in the top most purchased games, or most played and purchased games on Steam. I think that's what it was. Oh my gosh, there's 2 things to recharge. But yeah, so they won one of the top games on Steam, and I think that was when he said that they've got some new things coming this year. So we'll definitely be getting some more updates sometime this year. Probably won't be till summer. We'll probably have to wait all the way till summer, till the next big update, but that's how it always goes. Echoes from distant worlds call from behind the gateway. The possibility space near infinite. I don't think I've ever said that before. The possibility space near infinite. Apprehension grips me as I prepare to enter the recovered glyph sequence. The world that awaits may be unstable. It's probably just a different line each week when I open the portal. Okay, let's go. Ooh, I was thirsty after going through that hot desert. Just kidding. That's not why. But we can pretend it was. I'm starting to get excited about PlayStation 5. I watched a video about the specs of it, and well, the really important thing is the price. It's looking like it is actually going to be around $600 instead of $800, like I heard somebody say. I was really put off of it when I heard that it might be $800, but $600 might be doable. Cool. It's this kind of exotic planet. I had my main home planet in the next era was a exotic biome like this. Ooh, that's a nice ringed planet up there. Okay, let's head for the thingy. Whoa, what? Is this another crashed freighter? Or is it a different building? Yeah, it is. It's a really messed up crashed freighter. Why did they put it on the side of a mountain like this? Funny thing is, Hello Games handpicks the location for these missions. At least I think they do. Unless they just... maybe they are randomized. Not randomized because everybody gets sent to the same place. But maybe Hello Games don't actually go to the place where the mission is going to be. They just set it to... no, that can't be, because almost every planet has been an exotic planet, exotic biome for the most part, which I think was intentional. So either they're able to set it remotely, you know, set that this mission will be on an exotic biome, but they don't actually go to it, or they Hello Games does go and discover the system themselves and use the coordinates to the location. Yeah, maybe they found this really cool freighter that's on the side of a cliff and decided to use it. But whatever. Though the crash itself is quiet and cold, a strange force crackles up from the earth like static, setting off warnings in my exosuit. The static energy broadcasts a message directly into my mind. Stabilize, instability, clear, corruption, materials required. Storm crystals, nice. I was collecting some storm crystals on the way here. So I already have 5. That's awesome. That's just a coincidence because the planet I was on wasn't determined by the mission. So just by luck, I was already collecting the crystals. I think before I go find the crystals, I'm going to... Oh no. I can't see what mode of weapon I'm in. Oh, I can look up there. We need mining beam. Ah. Yeah, that's cool that the shrapnel does break off of these. They don't break off of manufacturing facility anymore, but you can see the shrapnel for these doors. I'm going to do these because I've heard that sometimes you can get... Well, there's a grave over there. That's weird. Sometimes you can get... something. The salvaged frigate modules or whatever that you need to get warp upgrades. That's like the only thing I'm missing in the game now is all the warp upgrades. Not warp upgrades. Freighter upgrades. Freighter warp upgrades and other freighter things. Mostly just the warp upgrades. I'm just getting Starship launch fuel. But really nice if I got lucky and got a salvage frigate module thingy. Just more Starship fuel. Let's see. No, these don't seem to be... Oh, it's because of the... it's because of the stupid... It's because of the communication stations. They're preventing me from seeing where the freighter module thingies are. I know pretty much where they are, so I can kind of eyeball. In fact, this one's sticking out, so... Or not. This is just panel thingy. Should definitely be one in here somewhere. Or not. Man, it's really annoying that I can't see the icon for it. Oh well, we're wasting enough time. Probably not going to get anything good from this anyway. Alright, let's get back to finding storm crystals. I think I just wasted a storm. Oh well, we get to explore this exotic planet. Oh, now it's storming. Oh no! I'm not going to be able to see the storm crystals, am I? I'm going to have to fly far away. And... in order to be able to see the storm crystals, I think. So the icons get messed up when you're close to comm stations. Oh, this is a small island. We want kind of a larger landmass. Maybe it's okay. It seems to storm everywhere on a planet at the same time. I could be wrong, but I guess it would be too much to ask to make it so that it just storms in one part of a planet at a time. But it's good because I want it to be storming. So I need storm crystals this time. In previous missions... No! A storm just ended. But anyway, in previous missions... the storm crystal icons were messing it up, so I couldn't find the item that I was looking for. What? It says it's still storming. That was weird. The storm crystal icon disappeared. Oh well, let's hurry and get it. I just need 3 more. What's a little disappointing is we've had a mission at a crashed freighter before. Of course, yeah, the very first mission was at a crashed freighter, but it was a crashed freighter in the ocean, underwater. This time it's a crashed freighter on land, but that's such a tiny variance. It's rather disappointing that they're just kind of recycling the type of building now, which they shouldn't have to because, well, this is the 10th mission. Man, is there only 10 building types? No, but other building types wouldn't really work for this mission. Like, it couldn't be a trade platform because what would it be? The store? It wouldn't make sense for this. Oh, great. Is it not going to be possible to get this one? Okay, let's not waste time at this one. Yeah, if it was the trade terminal at a trading platform, it wouldn't really make sense to have a weird anomaly thing there. It's got to be like a remote, abandoned building of some sort. There's one. Hurry, before the storm stops. There we go. Easy. Awesome. But yeah, maybe they've already gone through every type of non-populated building in the game. I'd have to think really hard about it though. I don't think they've used a manufacturing facility. They've used all the types of ruins, or have they? I know they used monolith and plaque, but I don't know if they used ancient ruins. They definitely haven't used item ancient ruins, but item ancient ruins don't really have anything you can interact with except for like the chests that you find keys and the items in. So I guess there's kind of a narrow number of things, but they could use normal ancient ruins. I don't think we've been at one before for this. But anyway, let's head back to the thingy. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Whoa. Atmospheric interference. Oh, I was pushing the wrong button. Yeah, you would die if you tried to engage sublight speed in atmosphere. You'd get torn apart by air friction. Okay. What? This isn't... Oh no! It's a stupid bug. It made the ground appear above where I'm supposed to be. This has happened with a couple of the missions where stuff was different when I came back to the location. It's really annoying. Oh well, hopefully this will work. Okay, good. There's actually... Whoa, or not. It looked like there was going to be an open space under here, but I guess not. Hopefully it should still work once I unbury it, unless... Oh no. It'd be really bad if it didn't let me dig... It should. It should let me dig around the object. Yeah, here we go. I should be able to interact with it. Yeesh. Good thing I'm good at working around bugs after all the experience I've had with this game. Maybe it's the anomaly. The anomaly is burying it. Though the crash itself is quiet and cold, strange force crackles up from Earth and static. Static energy broadcasts the messages in my mind. Stabilize, instability, clear, corruption. My suit sounds an alarm. Its readout scrambled. The alarms grow in urgency as I get closer to the source of the strange energy. Static noise crescendos to a roar as I offer the materials, then fades to nothing. Yay. Makes me wonder, though, am I really doing a good thing, or am I, like, appeasing some evil thing, or even giving power to some evil thing? That would be cool. That would be a nice twist near the end of these missions if we find out that we've been feeding the evil void all this time rather than stopping it. Because, I mean, all we're doing is giving it stuff. We're not, like, trying to harm it. Seems more like we're, you know, helping whatever is causing these rifts. But might be too much to hope for something as cool as that. Anyway. Oh no, the portal got buried a bit too. Should be able to dig it up enough. Used to be they made it so that the ground was impossible to dig through near buildings. Good thing they didn't, or this might be unplayable. There we go. All right. Cool. So, Let's look at the current head we're working on, see what percentage it's at. 60% unlocked. Only bad thing is, this will be the first week that I'm not able to buy the head the day that it gets unlocked. We've always been unlocking the head on Sunday, but I will definitely not have enough Quicksilver by Sunday because the heads always cost 3,200 Quicksilver, and you can only make about 3,000 Quicksilver per week. So I've been losing 200 some Quicksilver every week. So I'm a day behind now. So if it gets unlocked on Sunday, I won't be able to unlock it until Monday. Even doing all the daily Quicksilver missions and this weekly Quicksilver mission are not giving me enough to, cover the whole cost. So yeah, I'm going to start being an extra day behind every week. But oh well. Anyway, that does it for this week's weekly mission. We're working on the owl head, as you just saw. So I'll be doing a video Monday for the owl head, which will be a day late. But anyway, I have been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day. And remember, everything is going to be okay.